In today's video, we are going to be looking at multiplication. We will be looking at what are digits, what are column method of multiplication, and we will also be looking at how do we work out this column method of multiplication as well. So what we're going to be learning in this video is that we are going to be multiplying a 4-digit number by a 1-digit number. All right, this is what we'll be looking at today. So we need to understand what are digits. Now, if we have a number, like for example, let's take the number 243, okay? So this is one number, but this number is made up of 3 place values. All right, we have the ones, the tens, and the hundreds. So this number is made up of 3 place values. So this number is a 3-digit number because it's made up of 3 place values. It is called as a 3-digit number. All right. So now what we're going to do is we are going to use 4-digit numbers and 1-digit number to multiply to get to work out with multiplication equations. So let's work out our first question. That is 8,040 multiplied by a 2. Okay, so this is our first question. So we realize that this is a 4-digit number. 8,040 is a 4-digit number because it has 4 place values. But we are multiplying this 4-digit number with a 1-digit number. So now we're going to use the column method of multiplication. So the column method of multiplication means that we are going to have our number, our 4-digit number here, and we are going to place our 1-digit number underneath to multiply with each other. All right. So in here you need to remember, we always start from the ones column of the number. All right, so here we have 0. So 0 times 2 is 0 because any number multiplied by 0 will be a 0. And then we realize that this is, now we're multiplying 0 ones with 2 ones. We have 0 ones here, we are multiplying it with 2 ones. That would in turn give us 0 ones because 2 multiplied by 0 is 0. Right? Now let's go to the tens column of this number. That is 4 tens. 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, so we realize we just multiplied 4 tens with 2 ones. So when you multiply 4 tens with 2 ones, we would have a tens number, that is 8 tens. That's what we got over here, 8 in the tens column. Now let's look at the hundreds number here. So we have 0 hundreds. So 0 times 2, we would still have a 0. So what we did in here is we multiplied 0 hundreds. We multiplied 0 hundreds by 2 ones. We multiplied 0 hundreds by 2 ones. So we got the answer 0 hundreds. Because 0 multiplied by 2 is 0. Now let's look at the 4th digit. We have 8 here. So when you multiply 8,000 by 2,000s, we would get 16,000 because 8 times 2 is 16, all right? So if you multiply we multiply 8,000s by 2 ones, Okay, so 8,000s by two ones actually means we are adding this 8,000s twice, isn't it? Okay, any number when you multiply it by 2, that means we are having two groups of that number. So we are having two groups of 8,000s. So two groups of 8,000s would be 16,000s. Okay, so when we have 16,000s, what we're going to do is we're going to split this 16,000s into two parts, into 10,000s and 6,000. So that makes it 16,000. So this 10,000, we are going to regroup it. If you have 10,000, we can regroup it into one 10,000. Okay, and that is how we have 1 in the 10,000s column. And this 6, we will put it in the thousands column as it is. All right, so that is how we multiply a 4-digit number by a 1-digit number. So let's take a look at the next question. All right, so in this question, what we are going to do is we are going to multiply 4,769 by a 3. Okay, that is what we're going to do. So I'm going to put this down in a column method. That is 4,769. We're going to multiply it by a 3. Okay, so in here we have 9 ones and 3 ones. So 9 times 3 is 27. Okay, so since 9 times 3 is 27, 9, so we've got 9 ones times 3 ones, we would have 27 ones. All right, we have 27 ones. So I'm going to split up this 27 ones into 20 ones and 7 ones. Okay, so I know 10 ones is equal to 110. Okay, so that means this 20 ones is equal to 2 10s. So that would be a 20, 2 10s, all right? So that would be a 210. So I'm going to move that 210 into the tens column to add it after we get the tens column number, all right? And so I have 110 remaining out of this 2710. So I'm going to mark that 110 in here in my ones column. All right. So let's take a look at the tens column. So we've got 6 tens and 3 tens to multiply. 6 tens and 3 ones to multiply. Okay. So I know 6 tens and 3 ones. I would have 18 tens. Right, I would have 18 tens over here. So what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to add up this 2 tens that I have here. 18 plus 2 tens, I would have 20 tens. Okay, now this 20 tens, now I know 10 tens is equal to 100. 10 tens can be regrouped into 100. So 20 tens is regrouped into 200. So I'm going to regroup it and put it in the hundreds column. And I'm going to put a 0 in the tens column. All right. So let's multiply the hundreds column and see. So we've got 700s. We're multiplying 700s. And we're multiplying 700s by 3 ones. Okay, we're multiplying 700s by 3 ones. So then we would have 2100s. Okay, now we remember we had a 200 here, so when you add 2 with this 21, we would have 2300s together. Okay, so I know 10 hundreds is equal to 1000. Okay, so we have 20 hundreds here. So I'm going to move it to the thousands column and put the 3 here, the remaining 3 in here. So now I'm going to multiply the thousands column and see. So I've got, in the thousands column, we've got 4,000s multiplied by 3 ones. So I know 4 times 3 is 12. So we have 12,000s. And I'm going to add up this 2,000s as well. I would have 14,000s. Okay. And I know 10,000s would make 10,000. So I'm going to put that 1 in the 10,000s column and 4 in the thousands column. So the final answer I would have is 14,301. And that is how we multiply a 4-digit number by a 1-digit number.